Alright, and we are back, and it is now daylight, and it's not raining, it's a clear day. We're gonna be on the other side of the fence right here where the rock passage extract is. That's right here. Scab checkpoint's right there. And you can also see the UAV that's downed right over here in the field. So you'll see this rock formation that's right here. We're going to be going to the right of that. There's going to be these mountainous type rocks right here, and on top of this you can actually see the dome from the reserve map. So this stash location is going to be in a bush that's going to be in front of this little rock piece right here. And it's going to be right here in this bush. Now we are directly to the west of the health resort. You can also see the dome from reserve that's over there where the last stash is. And we're gonna be moving over, basically following the power lines, kinda down towards the swamp village that's over here. But you'll come across a deuce and a half that is just parked out in the middle of nowhere, kinda in a little ridge area with a bunch of supplies and whatnot that's been unloaded from it. But up a hill right here that I'm standing on, there's a tent. So if you're right here at the tent, you're going to want to look a little bit to the west. There's going to be a little rock formation here. There's going to be a bunch of trees and whatnot. There's going to be a big bush that's right here as well. The tree and a small tree that's right here is going to be right in between both of these. So you can see it from the tent that's right there. There's the health resort. Here's the deuce and a half down here. And it's going to be right here. It's honestly pretty well hidden. To help with the next one, it's going to be from the one we were just at. It's going to be down the hill towards this power line, this tower right here that's leading from the power lines, or well, that is the power lines in general. But you're going to want to make your way down there, and I'll cut to that right now. Alright, now that we're down here, right next to the tower itself, you're going to want to go over to this corner right here from the top of the hill. So basically just make your way down the hill and get to this corner piece right here at the tower, and it's going to be right next to the rock formations and this tree that's right here along with this bush. Most of these specific stashes, by the way, are going to be located in or around bushes, so keep that in mind. So we are currently at the very last one that we were at. So the next stash location is going to be down here at the church, so I'll be right down there in a second. Alright, we're down here at the church, and we are standing on top of a shed right here, and there's actually two that are right here in this area. There's one right here in this collapsed cabin, and there's also one over here in the little graveyard. First, we're going to be hitting this one right here that's right next to the church inside this rubble. Here it is right here, right next to a tree, and again, that's a recurring theme that keeps happening. You do need to be careful if you are in a live match or a live raid, because you are definitely slowed down since this is a swamp. So do keep that in mind, and please do stay safe. So as you keep making your way through the graveyard itself, it's going to be out here in the actual swamp, bog, whatever you want to call this. And again, please do be careful, because this is obviously a PMC hotspot, because there's like 5 spawns that are around here, and there's literally one like right up the hill, right up there. But this stash location is going to be right here next to this tree that is protruding out of the water. So again, be careful. This is a very dangerous area. Alright, making our way back towards the front of the church itself, there is a wooden pathway that leads into the old village right here. And if you can see this, there's a little pathway that you can have right here, and you basically can go along this. This stash location is going to be inside this little shack that's built onto this cabin right here. So you're going to want to go right inside, and it's going to be right here. Again, so just come from the church itself, the front entryway of it, go down this wooden path right here, and then onto this dirt path. It's going to be in this little shed right next to the cabin right here. Alright, so this next one's going to be down the little boarded pathway that you can go down that's deeper into the village itself. That's going to be the cabin that we were just at with a little shack on it. And this one, if you follow right through this little dirt path right here, it's not a swamp, so you can run at full speed. It's going to be at this cabin that's right here, so just come right through here. And there's a table with some debris and a boot and several boots. And it's going to be right here in this corner of this fenced area right here, and this tall grass. So again, there's the church. Just come down the wooden path that's right there. It'll be like the second entryway that you can come down, and just follow around this corner and it'll be right here. Moving further back towards the wall, so right here is the ruined fence extract for scabs, and also here's one of the pristine cabins or houses that, well, I mean, as pristine as it could be. That's right here before you get into the actual, like, more modern village. Here's the old sunken swamp village right here, and you'll see a big pile of boards with 2 fence lines that are right next to it, and also some logs. So this stash is going to be right underneath the fence, right at the edge of these boards right here. If you go a little bit further, there's going to be swamp, obviously, all around this area. But so again, this is a very dangerous area, so be careful. Alright, so moving south on the main road leading into the newer village part itself, we're going to be taking our first right here, straight into this little private land area right here. So this is going to be townhouse number 3, I think is what this is called. So we have a couple sheds right here, we got little garden spots right here, and there's a fence separating the swamp from the new village area. And right here in these bushes, here's the stash location right next to the kitchen sink. So good reference points right there. Now the next one is going to be starting from kind of the town square. It's going to be between the 2 shops that are in the center part of the town itself. But you're going to be going back towards the wall back here. And this is also the Svetli extract. It's the scab extract. I'm not necessarily sure if that's how it's pronounced or not, but this one is going to be right here in this bush. You'll see a little crack in the wall right here with the barbed wire hanging down, but this stash is going to be right here, basically in front or behind this tractor trailer. Alright, and starting from the town center, more or less, where the 2 shops are that are right here, there's this trailer, and then there's this blue car that's right here. Once you get behind the blue car, you want to go down this dirt path right here, and there's some concrete pipe pieces that are right here. On the inside of this one is one stash location, and then if you turn around where the deuce and a half is, there's a blue fence with a dumpster with a lot of garbage, and on the inside back here in the corner is the other stash location. So these two are pretty easy to get to, but just be careful not to get shot. Going a little bit further more down this road right here, there's going to be a red shed, and then there's going to be like a little barn shed that's right here. You're going to want to go on the inside, go through here, and then this stash is going to be right here in this corner with this bush. There's a locked gate right here, so do go through this little shed that's right here, or you can run over and jump over these logs that are right here, and then you can get to the stash as well from doing that. So either way, it doesn't matter. One just doesn't require jumping over a fence. Now starting from on top of the hill up here that can look towards the tunnel or the collapsed tunnel, and then there's the road with the fisher port or fisherman's area that's out there. Here's the town itself. There's going to be a collapsed cabin that's out here. We're going to make our way right over it. And this one is going to be right here, right in front of the front door, really, at this little rock formation that's right here. And from this one, we're going to be making our way out to the little peninsula that's over here at this little pond. This one is going to be right at the very end of the peninsula. So if you don't know where this one is, just kind of with the theme of the rest of the stash locations is follow the power lines that go throughout the map itself, and you'll be able to find a majority of the stash locations that are out here. And from the locked crate right, or not the locked crate, from the crate right here, it's going to be right here, right in front of the bush. It's a little hard to see, but here it is right here, right next to this bush, and there's a little log formation that's right there. And then from here you can see the cottages that are right there. Next one, we're going to be going into the little construction area that's right next to the cottages. And from here within the little construction area, here's the cottages that are right here. This stash location is going to be right here in this corner. which on the other side of this wall right here, there's going to be a key spawn for the car that's going to be over in the cottages, but this stash location is going to be right here behind these bushes that are within the construction area right here. So this next one's going to be a little bit hard to find. We're actually going to be between the cottages and the construction area right there where that stash is, and up there where that power line is, there is one of the previous stashes that we found earlier. We're actually just to the south of that one. You could technically run down from that one and get this one next, but the best way to find this one is you want to start right here where this tractor is that has this gym bag, and right here at the corner kinda, it's going to be that hay bale that's right here. Or you could look at this one, run to this and start from this corner, and then run to the next one that's right over here. But it's going to be the hay bale that's basically facing straight towards that power line right there. Or if you look at the power line and you're at the corner right there, you can look down past the tree, and here it is right here. So the next one's going to be out here on the Fisherman Island itself. Here's the main house right here. Here's the beach ship that is run ashore on both pieces of shore, or the barge really is what it's called. Also, you can see that my guy is dehydrating, so to give you an idea on how long it really takes to find all these stash locations and record this, I have now gone through 2 games, 2 full raids basically, to try to find all these locations, and my guy is dehydrating. But this stash location is going to be right here at the back of this shack where these boards are right here, and I am probably gonna have to restart the raid to find the last remaining few that are on here. But yeah, no, that gives an idea of how many stashes there are on this map, and this is actually a pain to do. Alright, and we're back on a new raid, and we've also moved east from the barge that's over there with the fisherman's village and whatnot, and you'll come across a bus that's right here that crashed into a car, and then there's a police car, and this specific police car, it's either the police car or it's this car right here. This is for a quest that you have to find, and I think it's the car right here. You have to find this quest for therapists. But right down here there'll be a rock right next to the water, and the stash location is going to be right here facing towards this bush. Moving even further east down the road, we'll be coming across the gas station right here, and then there's the little docks with the boat, and also the lighthouse that's out there. You all probably know about this specific stash location, but it's going to be down here in the changing rooms, specifically the one right here on the right that's closest towards the gas station itself. There's also a key spawn over here as well on one of these chairs, so you guys again probably know about this one, but just to let you all know that it exists, it is right here. Next one that we're going to be moving over to is actually going to be at the lighthouse. So we've almost made a complete full circle, and we only have that one and 2 more up by the health resort itself, so we're going to hit this one next. Alright, and now that we're out here on the beach right next to the docks, or the launch port itself, you can actually see where we originally began, which was right over here, and here's the lighthouse. You can actually see the stash location right here next to the concrete barriers, and we'll just run right up on that, and there it is right there, protruding right out of the ground. And this is honestly not that hard of one to find whatsoever. There's also a key spawn that is up in this lighthouse. I may do a video on trying to find all the key locations that are on Shoreline itself, but I'll probably hit other maps before that. So let's go ahead and move on to the next stash location that we can find. Alright, we are on the final stretch, so this next one is going to be between Power Station and also the bus stop. If you're standing on top of this rock right here that's closest towards the concrete barriers where the river is, you're going to want to move towards this rock formation right here, specifically this or these trees that you can see right here. You want to kind of go towards the base of it. There's a little plant right here, and the stash is actually right next to the plant. This one's really hard to find because it's also in this tall grass that's right here, and it's one of the camouflage stashes. So it is a little bit more on the hard side to find. Alright, now that we're at the bus stop, the stash is actually going to be out back at the bus stop, so you're going to want to go through these doors right here, or better yet, just be underneath this awning right here, and this location is going to be past these wire spools right here. There's a tree, and this one's going to be right here, right next to the tree, and also the chain link fence. You can also drop down from the road up top where that leads up to the helicopter from the health resort. And yeah, there it is right here. And that's now the final stash location, and number 37 as well. Alright everybody, thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video informative. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, as well as follow me over on Twitch. I stream every Sunday through Wednesday at 10 p.m. Central. So till then, I will see you guys then. Peace. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.